Motorweek.com. Your host for Motorweek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motorweek. We're glad to have you with us. When Subaru first introduced the B9 Tribeca, they hoped their new styling theme would honor the parent company's aviation heritage. However, the winged front end got panned by press and public alike and hampered sales of an otherwise excellent crossover utility. So back with a tamer grille and without the B9 in the name, does the revamped Tribeca deserve a fresh start? With its new toned-down look, the 2008 Subaru Tribeca definitely has a leg up on its predecessor when it comes to winning over mainstream crossover utility buyers. Where the original B9 Tribeca had unforgettable sheet metal, including a far too polarizing winged front end, the new machine is clad in much more sensible cloth, which begins with a rather Chrysler-like three-tier grille, including a chrome cap and a taller hood with more defined character lines. The new nose broadens its stance with four-beam halogen projector-style headlamps and wider fenders and wheel arches, which house 18-inch alloy wheels sculpted in a new dual 5-spoke design, complete with tire pressure monitoring. Further back, the Tribeca wears larger rear quarter windows that now open, finishing off with a reshaped lower fascia and larger taillights. Certainly not as distinctive as the original Tribeca, but sure to appeal to a much wider group of buyers. This new-look body rides on the same unibody chassis with a 108.2-inch wheelbase and healthy 8.4 inches of ground clearance. Tribeca is propelled by a new 3.6-liter six-cylinder horizontally opposed boxer engine. It not only boosts displacement over last year's 3-liter H6, but beefs up power to 256 horsepower and 247 pound-feet of torque. That's 11 horses and a big 32 pound-feet more than before. It also adds new technology in the form of Subaru's dual active valve control system with variable valve timing. But perhaps more importantly in these days of expensive fuel, allows the Tribeca to deliver peak power with regular grade gasoline instead of the premium juice recommended before, which under the new, more real-world testing system delivers government fuel economy ratings of 16 city, 21 highway. We average 20 miles per gallon in mixed driving. The Tribeca's government energy impact score is a hefty 19 barrels of oil per year. The engine's power reaches the ground through a refined version of Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive with standard electronic stability and traction control. Nominal torque split is 45% front and 55% rear, which not only eliminates wheel spin but helps the new Tribeca get away quickly, hitting 60 in 8.5 seconds. That's 1.2 seconds faster than before. The quarter mile at 16.6 seconds and 87 miles per hour was almost a full second faster. The revised 5-speed automatic transmission delivers sharper shifts as the engine builds power in a smoother, faster revving fashion with much more mid-range reserve for passing. The Tribeca's handling also steps up. Retuning improved the weight and reaction of the steering, and there's an overall more nimble feel. Tribeca does continue to roll quite a bit, but that roll never gets to the point that the chassis feels loose. Braking measured a reasonable 129 feet from 60 thanks to four-wheel disc with 4-channel ABS and brake assist. But hard braking revealed an odd tendency to lock up the passenger side wheels, which we attribute to brake pads that were not properly seated. Unusual behavior was never evident in daily driving. During our long-term test of the original Tribeca, we loved its smooth ride and excellent noise control, and that praise remains. The Tribeca's exterior may have changed quite a bit, but the cabin retains its familiar brightly trimmed twin cockpit theme and high level of standard equipment. Key standard features include a 100-watt CD stereo, dual-zone climate control, and power adjust for both driver and passenger. Navigation and rear camera are available. The Tribeca seats 5 with a reclining 40-20-40 second row split bench, or 7 with the optional third row 50-50 split bench, which is now more accessible thanks to a new tilt and slide mechanism for the second row. folding both rows still yields a flat floor and a maximum cargo space of 74.4 cubic feet. Side impact and curtain airbags are a given, and the Tribeca just garnered the government's top 5-star rating for both frontal and side crash tests. Pricing for the improved Subaru Tribeca starts at $30,630 for the base 5-passenger model and $33,245 for the base 7-passenger machine. Move up to limited grade for $33,120 for a 5-passenger and $34,745 for the 7-passenger. While the 2008 Subaru Tribeca may have lost a bit of its name and its unique look, it gained stronger features and visual appeal. We've always said the Tribeca's qualities went deep under the skin, but now they're superficial too. Coming up, what trail rated really means. Some say change is good.